Hello everybody, my name is Dominic and I'm going to be speaking to you about the use of steroids. First off, I want to start with a survey. How many of you think steroids is actually good for the body? There's a few. Well, the rest of the class doesn't believe that. Not everybody is born to be 6'6", 290 pounds, playing for the Denver Broncos, the Cleveland Browns, and the Oakland Raiders with 112 sacks, 20 fumble recoveries, and 3 safeties. Now you may ask, who's that? That is Lyle Zato. He was a defensive end, played in the 80s, and if you don't know who that is, just think of like a Randy Savage and J.J. Watt had a baby. That's Lyle Zato. Let's see. A little bit about steroids. They were made in the 30s to help people and athletes recover. Like the recovery process is quicker and reduces muscle damage when working out too intense, and allowed people to work out harder and not damage the muscle. A quote from Lyle Zato, he said, 90% of the athletes he knew were taking steroids. Now, I believe that an athlete should be able to take steroids if they would like to, if he or she would like to. According to broscience.com, steroids improves athletic ability, allows weight loss, improves performance, and increases the strength and ability that athletes have. Now, the downfall to this, has anybody seen the movie Rudy? Oh yeah. Well, the movie's about a little short, average guy trying to play for the Notre Dame football team, and his size compared to their size, that's a really bad disadvantage. Which leads me into this. Not everybody has the ability to play in a sport up to other people's potential. Like, you can't be a Michael Phelps. That's very, very possible. That is one great athlete. But like Lyle Zato, he was taking steroids, but after his statistics of 112 sacks, 20 fumble recoveries, like J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt did not take steroids, but his statistics were 75 sacks, 1 safety, and 13 fumble recoveries. I mean, that's kind of a big difference, and they have been playing for about the same time. I want to use myself as an example as well. Compared to myself, I'm small. On the football team here, I'm a small person. There's way bigger people than me. According to a workout routine, there's an article called Steroids versus Natural, and right off the bat it says it's not even close. The comparison from people taking steroids and the people that are not, there's no close chance of them being the same or having the same statistics. So back to my question, are steroids really good for you? They can be, but there's also health problems that come with them. And steroids may have a huge impact on athletes, but it also has a bigger impact on those that do not take steroids. It has a very great disadvantage. And I hope you take some information from my speech, and I was able to change your point of view on the use of steroids and the advantages and the disadvantages of steroids.
$500. You can go to one of
All right, Jacqueline, what did you think?
Oh, well, the intention was a survey which was pretty nice. Like I got the topic, his topic was steroids, but I didn't know if he was like arguing against the use of it or for it. And he did connect with the audience with humor and relating with them, which was good. He had nice quotes and references. He brought athletes' stats for evidence, which was pretty good, and it showed that he had confidence on the evidence and the knowledge what he's talking about. For his outline, he had like a pretty easy transition. He did maintain good eye contact with the audience. His posture was pretty good to show that he was kind of confident on his topic. But mostly what I got was that on the whole speeches, the uses, the advantages, and the disadvantages, those were the main focus. It was mostly, I feel like it was mostly informative, not an argumentative speech. Like I didn't know mostly to like the conclusion if he was arguing for using steroids or not, or like if it's our choice if it was okay or not. It's just like an informative speech about the uses and disadvantages.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's information about the advantages. There's not much discussion about what the drawbacks are. The visualization that you have at the beginning is okay. The audience survey, I think, is a little problematic. Your point of view is clearly stated. I know exactly what it is that you think is appropriate. When you talk about the benefits, you make the comparisons. I don't understand how Rudy fits into your example at all. There's not really much explanation about this. And your use of Lyle Alzado and comparing him to J.J. Watts, I think that's an interesting one when you're talking about productivity. One of the things that you mentioned, maybe people don't know who Lyle Alzado was. Let's make sure that you put it in the past tense because was is an important part of the argument. Lyle Alzado used steroids and had the success very comparable and maybe even better than J.J. Watts in a short period of time. He's also dead by the time he was 40. So there's one of those things where you're looking at this and you're going, is this really the comparison that's going to make your argument that says that this is a good way to do things? I think because you don't talk about any of the negatives, that makes it sound like you aren't really well steeped in what's going on here. And it's way short. There's just not as much content as there needs to be, and the source citations need to be more complete. All right, thank you.